Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me again. Always a pleasure to be here with you. I super grateful that we continue to make this happen. We're going to start this morning in a comfortable seated posture. So you can just take any posture that works for you. Start by squeezing the shoulder blades into the back of the ribs, rolling the back of the head back and the chin up so that the bottom of the chin is parallel to the floor. Breathe in through the nose, and out through the mouth. It's okay if your breath makes a little noise this morning. Just start by sitting still and focusing on the breath. So we'll look for that breath awareness. We'll have slow, deep breaths. Let that breath awareness sort of push everything else out of the mind. Let the focus on the breath take up enough space in the mind that all the other thoughts start to feel small and distant. We're going to go 4 more breaths, just like that, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One last big inhale. Just start to let yourself move, sway any way that feels nice. Rounding the spine, rolling the chest, the shoulders, let the neck be soft, let the head rise and fall. Maybe the heart sways forward and back, maybe side to side, just slowly waking up, getting the blood flowing, but also sort of checking in, seeing if there's any soft spots or tense spots this morning. This next inhale will extend the arms up. And as you exhale, we'll drag the hands down to the center of the chest. Excellent. One more inhale here. As you exhale, we'll roll up onto all 4 first. We'll just take a few rounds of cat and cow. So set the palms and the fingers flat. Inhale, lift the head and the tailbone. Exhale around the spine. Again, inhale, we lift the head and the tailbone. We find our cow. Exhale around the spine and find your cat. We'll hold that cat and we'll just push the shoulders forward just a little bit to start to stretch the wrists. And on the exhale now, we'll come back into our cow. We'll also push the hips back just a little bit, grab them out with the balls of the feet so we stretch the soles of the feet. So then inhale, we round the spine, we come up into our cat, and we slowly push forward into the wrists. Exhale, empty the lungs, lift the head and the tailbone, we'll push back to a cow. And this time as we inhale, we'll straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and we'll roll up into our first downward dog. You come into your downward dog. Just take time and warm up your body any way that feels right. So for some people, dropping right into stillness in downward dog feels great. For some people, a little moving, pedaling the feet. You'll see I like to lift one foot and then the other. What that does is really drives a deep stretch into the hamstring of the leg that is grounded. Totally up to you. Whatever feels right this morning. As you inhale, we'll lift the heels, we'll round the spine, we'll go forward into plank. And as you exhale, we'll set the right knee on the mat. The top of the right foot will start to slide the left foot back. We'll extend so that the ball of the foot is pointed back. We'll push the crown of the head forward, the ball of the left foot back. We'll extend the right arm forward as well. Push the right fingertips away from the ball of the left foot. And inhale, we'll lift right arm and left leg just a touch. As you exhale, now bring right elbow in to touch left knee. Round the spine, drop the head. On the inhale, again, we'll extend and then lift. We'll hold that inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Drop the head. Again, on an inhale, we extend. Then lift and hold the breath. And as you exhale, we're just going to set the right hand right back on the mat where it was, but we'll keep that left leg extended. We'll extend left leg out to left side. So your left leg will be off the mat. Keep the chest and the hips parallel to the mat for just a moment. And as you inhale, we're going to center the right hand and we'll extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Just a soft spinal twist. Walk the right hand just a little bit further forward so you make space to slide the left arm under the body. My left elbow hits the mat. I'll send the right hand even further forward. My left shoulder doesn't quite comfortably come down to the mat, but my left ear does. I'm going to bring that right hand back in towards the face. Inhale here. Exhale, I'll push into the right hand. I'll extend that left arm right back up towards the ceiling. On this inhale, I'll really open the chest. And as I exhale, now I'm going to set the left hand on the center of the mat. We'll do that same thing on the other side. We're going to extend the right arm up. Ideally, we're going to look for a straight line between the two hands. I don't think I've got that this morning. It's maybe too early. Big inhale, lift that right hand. And as you exhale, instead of the right arm coming under the body, the right hand is going to go back to grab the right foot. I'll just turn the right shin across the mat, and that's going to allow me to send the right glute back. Yep. So I'm sitting now. The left foot is probably off the mat. Just pull this right foot inside the left thigh. We'll lift the head. And first we'll take Janu Sirsasana, which is just head to knee pose, but we're just warming up, and this is a hamstring stretch. And if you're like me, your hamstrings are probably a little tight in the winter, especially. So kind of don't insist, don't go too far forward. You don't want to push, especially we're warming up here on a forward fold. It's nice. That's why we're only doing that one-legged forward fold. It's going to make sure we don't load the back too much. We'll roll back up to a vertical spine, and we'll take Parivritta Janu Sirsasana. So we'll just revolve the same posture. So instead of the belly button forward, we'll turn the belly button towards the right knee. I like to cheat. I think I've explained this before. I like to cheat by hooking my left hand under my left calf. Then I straighten that left leg. Right arm goes up first. And then without undoing the twist in my spine, I extend the right arm any amount towards the left toes. Big inhale, push that right hand forward. As you exhale, bend the right elbow. We roll back up to a seat. We'll turn the gaze, the chest back towards the front. This left foot is still off the mat. We'll send right hand back. We'll push now on left heel, right knee, right hand. Lift hips, open chest. Big inhale. This is a chest opening gate pose. And as I exhale, I'll just round the spine. I'll drop that right glute right back down to the mat. I'll cross my legs. I'll stay facing forward. I'll just set the palms on the knees for just a moment. I'll find a vertical spine, and I'll touch one thumb to each pointer finger. I'll come back to breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose. Three more breaths, still and silent. Last one, big inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to round the spine. We'll turn the palms to grab the knees, push the heart back, push the shoulder blades back, drop the chin to the chest. So that nice and slow, we can pull on the knees and roll right over the knees. We'll roll up to all four. And we'll just take one cat and one cow. We'll start with the cow. Inhale, lift the head. The tailbone grabs them out with the balls of the feet. Rock back, stretch the toes. Exhale, around the spine. This time we'll push forward. We'll stretch the wrists. So that as we inhale, I'll set the spine neutral. I'll push right back through the toes. Up into downward dog. And again, you can warm up any way that feels nice for you. Maybe staying completely still, maybe pedaling the feet, maybe swaying the hips, maybe some really special movement that's unique to you, or maybe just pausing in the stillness. As you inhale now, we'll lift the heels, we'll round the spine, we'll go forward into plank. And as you exhale, we'll drop the knees first, then the chest and the chin for Ashtangasana. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, set yourself flat. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, all the way back, right into downward dog. Again, take a moment in downward dog and decide what you need. Maybe you need some stillness. Maybe you want to move just a touch. As you inhale, we'll lift the heels, we'll round the spine. We'll go head, chest, shoulders forward into plank. And as you exhale, this time we'll drop left knee. We'll slide that right foot back. We'll push from the head of the right femur, the right hip, straight back through the ball of the right foot. On the inhale now, we'll extend the left arm forward as well. The fingers go forward, the ball of the right foot goes back. On this next inhale, we're going to lift and hold. Exhale now, elbow to knee, drop the head into the elbow. On the inhale, extend, lift and hold. Exhale, elbow to knee, drop the head. Again, inhale, we lift, extend, and hold. One last one. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, we'll just drop this left hand to the mat. We'll keep the right leg extended and spin the right leg out to the right side. We'll drop right foot probably well off the side of the mat. Center your left hand first. And extend the right arm up. Big chest opener here. And as you exhale, we'll hop this left hand forward just enough to make space to slide the right arm under your chest. My elbow comes down, my shoulder doesn't. Ooh, my ear doesn't quite on this side either. Not quite equal on both sides. Pretty normal, actually. I'll just breathe into this stretch for a moment. And then to come out, I'll slide this left hand back to where it was. Extend the right arm all the way up. Open the chest. Exhale now. We'll set right hand on the center of the mat. That right foot stays well off the right side of the mat, just where it was. And again, ideally, we're looking for a straight line. Ooh, I can feel I don't have it here either. Big inhale, lift that left hand. As you exhale, instead of sliding the left arm under, we send the left hand back to grab the left foot. So that allows us to just pull the left foot under the hips. We set left glute down, then right. You're probably facing forward in the chest, but right foot extended off the right side of the mat. We'll slide left foot inside the right femur. Inhale, lift your head, belly button towards the toes. Exhale, we lean forward. Take that, Janu Shirshasana. Remember not to push too hard as we warm up. Excellent. Big inhale here. Exhale, we'll slide back up to a vertical seat. We'll lift the head, don't move the right foot at all. We'll turn the belly button now towards the left knee. I like to cheat a little bit, so I'll use right hand under the right calf. And when I straighten that right knee, it locks that right hand down. Inhale to extend left arm up. This side is a lot less flexible for me. Exhale, left arm towards the right toes. Parinvrita Janu Shishasana. We take an inhale here. Exhale, we roll right back up to a seat. You're probably facing forward, right foot off the mat. We'll send left hand back. Doesn't really matter which way you're facing. Right heel on the mat, left knee, left hand. Inhale, lift the hips, open the chest. Big gate pose. One more big inhale, push up. As you exhale, drop that left glute right back down to the mat. Again, we'll cross the legs. We'll take a seat, palms facing the ceiling. Thumbs touching pointer fingers just one time. Inhale, push the heart forward first. Exhale, around the spine and come back. So that as you inhale, we have some inertia to push right up over the knees. We'll roll right up onto all four. Grab the mat with the balls of the feet, the palms, the fingers flat. Inhale, lift head and tailbone. Exhale, rock the femurs back and extend the legs. Each time I roll through downward dog, it gets a little bit more comfortable. About the fifth or the sixth time, it's warmed up enough for me to stay still, but that's going to be unique to each of you. As we inhale, we lift the heels, we round the spine, we go forward, we find plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Ashtangasana. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, set yourself flat. Inhale, Cobra. Push right through Cobra without stopping. We push right back into downward dog. And right away in downward dog, we're going to center the right foot. We'll slide left foot back. Then as it comes off the mat, we lift left hip. We bend left knee. So we open right into scorpion dog. Big inhale. Lift that left knee. And as you exhale at the same time, we'll bring the left foot forward, drop left heel. We'll also drop right knee. We'll rock up onto the fingertips so we can straighten this left leg, slide the left heel forward. And we're going to get set up for a half straddle. I'll lift on the inhale. You see I'm on fingertips. You don't have to be. You can be on palms, fists, bricks, whatever works. Anyway, lifting, inhale. Exhale, now folding. And again, on this next inhale, I'm going to lift just a touch so that on the exhale, I can sink into it. And on this next inhale, I'll start to slide the left heel. I'll bend the left knee. I'll push forward first. Again, I stay on fingertips. Hips low, head high. Inhale here. Exhale, grab the mat with the ball of the right foot. I'll straighten both legs now. Drop right heel. This becomes a pyramid pose. And on the inhale, we push left knee forward. We peel right heel off the mat. I'll set the right hand flat and extend the left arm up. So this is easy twist. Excellent. Big inhale. We'll lift that left hand. Push the right heel back. As you exhale, set right knee on the mat, but grab the left heel with the left hand. We'll push the hips back just for a little bit of balance. We'll slide this left foot now back. And as the left foot comes back behind the body, watch, the right foot turns off the mat. And that's where the balance is able to come from. So this bow that is made by the left arm and the left leg is parallel to the floor. We have a revolved bow pose, pushing that left foot into the left hand. Big inhale here. As you exhale, we'll bring this left knee in now to touch the nose. We'll set both hands on the mat. I'll grab the mat with the ball of the right foot. I'll take an inhale here. So that on the exhale, I can extend right leg and then left. And this time I'll keep the hips parallel to the mat. I'll keep the left knee straight, the foot pointed, the toes flexed. This is a three-legged dog. I'm going to give it 2 more breaths. And on this inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale now, left knee again to touch nose. This time, right knee off the mat. Inhale and hold. Exhale, right back to plank. Big inhale and plank. Exhale, knees, then chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, flat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, your choice now. Back to a downward dog or a child's pose. We'll go now 3 breaths in whatever posture you chose. And again, on the inhale, we'll roll through that same vinyasa. So we push forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin as you exhale. Ashtangasana. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, flat. Inhale, cobra. All the way back to downward dog. Right away, as we roll up into downward dog, we center left foot, we slide right foot back, and then it starts to lift. As it lifts, we open the hip, we bend the knee. That's a scorpion dog. Big inhale. Keep that right knee lifted. As you exhale, bring right foot forward. Set right foot between the hands. Drop left knee. We'll straighten right leg. Slide right heel forward. Getting set for our half straddle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Sink down into it. Excellent. Again, on the inhale, we'll just float. Exhale, now we'll sink. On the inhale, we start to slide that right foot. We bend the right knee. Grab the mat also with the left ball of the foot. We'll straighten right leg, then left, then spin left heel down. Pyramid gets an inhale. And exhale as we fold. Excellent. Very nice. Now on the inhale, we bend the right knee. We push the right knee forward. We peel the left heel off the mat. Set the left hand flat. Inhale, extend right arm up. There's your easy twist. Big inhale, lift right hand. As you exhale, set left knee on the mat. We grab right foot with right hand. At the same time, right foot spins back behind the body and left foot spins off the mat. So that left foot pushing into the left side of the floor is where the balance comes from. The arc, the bow made by the right leg. The right arm is parallel to the floor. Push that foot into the hand, take an inhale. Exhale, we'll turn back towards the front. As we bend the right knee, we slide the left foot back onto the mat. We pull that right knee in to touch the nose. We set the right hand on the mat. We inhale and hold. Grab the mat with the ball of the left foot. That means exhale, extend right leg up. There's your 3-legged dog. Then you got 3 breaths on the other side. We'll give it 3 breaths here. And on this inhale, we lift. This exhale, again, right knee to nose. Inhale, we step back to plank. Exhale, knees first, then chest, then chin. Lift the hips as you inhale. Exhale, set yourself flat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way back. Your choice now. Downward dog. Or child's pose. If you're not in a downward dog, let's all meet there. On your inhale, let's bend the knees. On your exhale, let's take one big step. Left foot comes forward. Let the fingertips slide back to front. We'll open into crescent lunge. We'll take a few breaths and dig into this posture. Make sure your left shin is completely vertical. Make sure your right knee is straight. Push your right heel back. Extend your arms up. Big inhale, lift your hands. As you exhale, we'll just bend the right knee as we bend both elbows. Right knee touches top of the right foot. We'll really open the chest, turn the palms up. And as you exhale, I'm just going to spin right hand back any way you'd like. It can be on the thigh, the knee, calf, or all the way back to the right heel. Keep the gaze up. I'll extend that left arm again. Big inhale. Exhale now. Left elbow forward to the front of the mat. And this right hand releases from the heel. It just slides back to front. As I grab the mat with the ball of the right foot, I extend right arm forward, right heel back, and then I pivot as I drop right heel to turn my chest and my hips to face the right side of the room. So I have a nice side body stretch coming up from the back of the right glute all the way up through the right fingertips. Excellent. Big inhale, we'll push the right hand forward. Exhale, turn the right palm up and just let the whole torso follow the right hand. We roll up into Warrior Two. We arrive in Warrior Two, the gaze towards the right side. Use the exhale to turn the gaze towards the front. And we'll just drop into Warrior Two. Find some stillness there. Make the arms long, push the fingers away from each other, lift the head as well. Set the feet flat and squeeze the legs. Big inhale here. As you exhale, we'll drop both hands, one hand to each side as we bend right knee. Right knee comes down, strikes the mat. Now we lean head, chest, shoulders forward. We let the fingertips slide back to front. Use an exhale to open the chest. This time, Kapyasana. Start maybe with a vertical spine and lean back into it. Big inhale here. On the exhale, I'll bend the elbows. I'll set the feet flat on the mat. Push the hips down and forward, and just once, I'll roll up onto fingertips. Then I'll grab them out with the ball of the right foot as I set the palms flat. I'll straighten the right leg, and that just becomes low lunge. The exhale, now we'll step right back to downward dog. Let the left foot slide if you'd like. On the very next inhale, we'll lift heels around the spine, slow into plank. Drop the knees, sink the hips as well. So this is a bit of a soft upward dog. Release the glutes, straighten the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll bend in the elbows, drop the chin in the chest. Inhale here, Ashtangasana, lift the hips. Watch me. Exhale, push on the palms, let the chin slide. Push the hips all the way back, but grab them out with the ball of the feet, the balls of the feet, so that you can find downward dog again. 3 breaths here. Inhale, bend the knees, send the gaze forward. Exhale, one big step, right foot comes forward. We'll let the fingers slide back to front. We'll roll up into crescent lunge on our exhale. We'll go a few breaths again to dig into this posture. First, find that vertical right shin, vertical right left, vertical forward back. Then straighten this left knee, push the left heel back. Extend the arms up. Lift your chin. Excellent. And to come out, we'll turn the palms up, we'll bend the elbows. We're going to drop that left knee slow all the way down to the mat. We'll really open the chest, and we'll just spin. As the left foot comes down, we can spin the left hand down again, anywhere you'd like. I'm going to go left heel. You don't have to. We'll slowly extend now the right arm up. We'll lift the chin, we'll open the chest, send the gaze up or back. One more big inhale here. On the exhale, I'll bend the right elbow. So as the right elbow comes forward to set on right knee, the left hand sort of slides back to front. I'll grab the mat with the ball of the left foot. First, I straighten the arm and the leg on the left side. Then I spin the left heel down and pivot to face the left side now to get that side body stretch. Push the left fingertips forward. Turn the left palm up. Inhale. Exhale, we'll lift the left hand. You'll see that as I come up into warrior two, the neck is neutral, the gaze sideways. I'll take an inhale and I'll use this exhale to spin the gaze towards the front. Excellent. Inhale, pushing the fingers out, squeezing the legs, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs, pushing the feet down and grabbing the mat with all 10 toes as well. Inhale here. As you exhale, just release the hands, one hand to each side. Drop left knee down to the mat. The left knee strikes the mat, then the top of the left foot. We roll head, chest, shoulders forward. And use the exhale to slide fingers back to front, Kapiasana, maybe a vertical spine to start. And then really opening the chest. Big inhale, open the chest. And as you exhale, nice and slow, one foot on either side, the hips forward and down, the head up just once. Inhale here. Exhale, grab the mat with the ball of the left foot, straighten left leg, set the palms flat. This becomes low lunge. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, just let this right foot slide. Back slow. Into downward dog. Let's have 3 breaths before we do our vinyasa. And then we're going to do that same front to back sliding vinyasa. So we lift the heels, we round the spine, we go forward into plank. Instead of Ashtangasana, we have that soft upward dog, which means we exhale, we drop the knees, release the glutes, sink the hips, lift the head, inhale here. Then Ashtangasana, keep the weight on the palms, bend the elbows, the chin and the chest touch, but never the hips. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, push hard on the palms, let the chin slide. As you come back, we grab the mat with the ball of the feet. You can stay in child's pose if you'd like, or you can push right back up to downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, send the gaze forward. Your choice. Exhale, hop or walk 2 feet to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let the hands slide back to front. Roll all the way up onto the balls of the feet. We'll lift the hands, we'll lift the heels. This is Urdhva Hastasana. And as you exhale, we'll drop, especially the left heel down to the mat. Bring the hands down to the center of the chest so we can lift the right leg. We'll just bend this right knee and hook the right knee on the left heel. Keep the hands at the center of the chest and just start to sit into your standing pigeon. So sort of traditionally, the chest would be more high, the head would be high, but what we're actually looking for is a stretch back here in the right glute. So push your hips down and then see what happens if you roll forward. Maybe grab this right knee. We're looking for a stretch here. So maybe you find that the stretch is best here or vertical. Just sort of play with that for a moment and decide what's right for you. There's a binding variation if you want. You can send both hands back behind the bent left knee and really pull the right heel into the chest. Or you can stay high. Either way. On the inhale, we'll lift up, we'll lift the head, we'll uncross that right leg, and we'll extend the right leg straight back, parallel to the floor, the chest forward, parallel to the floor. Inhale, the hands go back as well. And as you exhale in one motion, drop the ball of the right foot, then spin the right heel down. So we have the base for a warrior one. We'll let the fingers slide on the exhale. We'll lift head, chest, shoulders. And so we open up into warrior one. Again, the feet flat, head high, arms straight. Make sure that left knee is vertical. We'll take a big inhale here. As we do, we'll lift the left heel, we'll bend the elbows, we'll open the chest. Keep that right foot flat. As you exhale, set that left heel back on the mat, and we'll push from the ball of the right foot so we can peel the right heel off the mat. Spin right elbow forward, set right elbow on left knee, and instead of bringing the hands together, we'll extend right pointer finger up, then left. Lift that left hand. And as you exhale, drop right knee. Let the hands swing back just for a moment. Then the right elbow comes off, the left hand comes forward. We open the chest again for Kapiasana. Big inhale here. And on the exhale, we'll bring the hands forward. We'll set the palms on the mat. We'll push that left foot out to the left side. So we'll get set for a lizard. I'm going to rock up on the inhale, which means I'll use my fingertips of pointer and index finger. That means the hips come down as the head goes up. Then as I exhale, I'll set a left palm on the mat. Then right palm, left elbow, then right. On the inhale, push into both palms, straighten the arms. Now just slide this left foot back. Bring the toes together. The knees apart. We'll push the hips down to the heels. Drop your chin on the mat. And now we'll do a back to front vinyasa. So the chin or the nose stays on the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let the chin slide. You have to push hard on the palms. We'll grab them with the balls of the feet. So instead of Ashtangasana, we'll take Chaturanga, the chest, the hips off the mat, just the palm, the toes, the chin on the mat. Inhale, upward dog, hips low, head high, knees are off the mat. Exhale, we push right back to downward dog. Excellent. We'll just hang for a moment in downward dog. On the next inhale, we take a bend in the knees. Your choice now. Hop or walk, 2 feet to the front, 2 feet between two hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, we'll fold into this forward fold, and we'll just grab one elbow with each hand. Relax the neck, let the head, the chest, the shoulders bob and sway just a touch. For your ragdoll pose. And then we'll uncross the arms. We'll let the fingers slide back to front. As we bend the knees, we stand up. Slow onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, drag hands down to the center of the chest. Just take a moment. Just take a moment. Let's turn the palms to face the front. One at a time, right and then left. Set the shoulder blades into the back. Lift the chin. We'll have a mountain pose. This inhale again, we push back up into Urdhva Hastasana. Lift the hands, lift the heels. Exhale, we drop really just right heel down to the mat as we bring the hands to the center of the chest. We'll lift that left knee, we'll turn the left shin, cross left heel to right knee, bend the knees, especially the right knee as we sink the hips. We'll have that standing pigeon on the other side. And when I get here, this feels really good with the chest vertical. I push the hips down. Again, I'm going to explore that movement into it. So you have a sort of a traditional alignment with a more vertical chest. You can rock forward into it any amount. And I might like that binding variation on the other side so that both hands go back around the left leg, behind the right knee. And I pull my heart in towards my left heel. Excellent. Either way, even if you're in that vertical position, we're going to lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. The hands stay at the center of the chest. We uncross left heel. I almost fell. That's okay. Exhale, left leg goes back parallel to the back. Heart, chest, shoulders forward parallel to the front. Big inhale here on the exhale. Ball of the left foot on the mat. Then left heel. Hands now slide back to front. We have warrior one. Both feet flat. Excellent. On this inhale now, lift the right heel. Open the chest, turn the palms up, rock the head, the chest, the shoulders back. As you exhale, again, we set right heel on the mat. We peel left heel off the mat. We push from ball of left foot through the left elbow. We set left elbow on right knee. Instead of bringing the hands together, we point left pointer finger up, then right. Both index fingers pointed up towards the ceiling in this spinal twist. Big inhale. Exhale, bend left knee, drop left foot, let hands slide back to front. Open the chest. Again, we have a Kapyasana. Inhale, open the chest, push the heart up. As you exhale, bring the hands, the elbows towards each other to set the hands inside right foot. Maybe scoot right foot out to the right side. We'll rock up onto fingertips. Inhale, hips low, head high. Exhale, right elbow on the mat. Oh, sorry, right palm, then left, then right elbow. I'm not actually going to drop my right elbow. I have a fresh tattoo. I'll keep that right elbow floating, and we'll have the left elbow down, and we'll have that lizard variation. Excellent. Push into the palms, straighten the arms. Lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. We'll slide the right foot back. Bring the toes together. Turn the knees apart. Hips go back first. Into your child's pose. Again, that low back to front vinyasa. Let your chin or your nose slide. Take an inhale here. Exhale. You have to push hard on the palms to make this happen. We slide forward. We find chaturanga. The knees, the hips, the chest off the mat. Lift into upward dog. Hips low, head high. Knees off the mat. Exhale, back. Back to downward dog. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, we'll just drop the knees. Then the hips. Relax the neck. Let the head come down and spin the hands back, either hands beside the feet or hands on the back. Let the head roll from side to side for just a moment. Big inhale here. As you exhale, just let your spine roll back up nice and soft. I'll take a seat on the knees for a moment. Use the next inhale to straighten the spine. Release the hands. I'll bring the hands to the thighs. If you're not comfortable on your knees, take a seat. Any seat that works for you. Close your eyes for a moment. Start to deepen the breath. Take a big inhale as we lift the right hand, the palm facing forward. Exhale, you turn that right palm to face your own face. We'll extend pointer and index finger of the right hand, and we'll touch the pointer and the index finger right between the eyebrows. Again, we take an inhale through both nostrils now. And as you exhale, we'll use the little two fingers of the right hand to right hand to close the left nostril. So we'll exhale out the right. Inhale now, right. We'll close right. Now hold. Exhale left side. Inhale left. Hold. Out right. Inhale right. Hold. Out left. In left. Hold. Out right. In right. Hold. Out left. In left. Hold. Let's all go 4 more rounds. And our own speed will end on the 4th exhale on the left side. And when you come to that 4th exhale on the left side, we'll just roll down into a child's pose. And so we'll go a few recovery breaths. Child's pose. This is a really good exercise for sort of finding your center, for finding spiritual and emotional balance. It's really good for stress. It's good for anxiety. It's a nice way to get yourself back to center. Also a really good way to get alignment between the right and the left hemisphere of the brain. Something that we know sometimes is when people are struggling with anxiety or having like severe anxiety attacks, there's this repeated firing on one or the other side of the brain, and there's no communication between the two sides. So this is a really nice way as well. If you're feeling overwhelmed, especially with anxiety, to get yourself back on track. For me, that's the 4th exhale on the left side. So I'll release this right hand. Roll slow down into a child's pose. Just go a few breaths here in a child's pose just to enjoy feeling. On the exhale, I'm just going to rock my hips to one side or the other so that I can lift my head, my chest, my shoulders, my legs towards the front. I'm going to straighten my legs towards the front and point my toes for a moment, massage under, over, inside my legs, my thighs, my knees, just pushing the fingertips in. Then I'll take an inhale, lift my head. I'll keep my toes pointed forward. I'll keep my legs engaged. I'm going to start to squeeze my core. And I'm going to take this forward fold, but I'm going to do it by pulling forward with the core. So the belly button pulls forward, then the heart pulls forward, then the head, the chin pushes forward. I'm not going to go too far. I'm just warming up. I can feel my back is a little tense. So I'm really not going to insist. I'm going to look for that sensation in my hamstrings. It's really often a problem when we have back issues with the hamstring pulling the hips out of alignment. So this is a nice way to stretch the hamstrings. We did a fair amount of hamstring stretching this morning. We're going to come up just as slow. Lift the chin, lift the heart, push the belly button back, keep the spine straight, keep the legs straight, lift the head, inhale. Exhale, just let these hands slide on the thighs. Keep the knees straight, keep the heels touching down into that. I'll roll back. The small of the back doesn't quite touch. It's very close. Then I'll extend my arms forward first, then back. The small of the back finally comes down. I'll lift the heels now. Inhale here, exhale, grab the knees, pull the knees into the back. Massage the back. Excellent. Let's put right foot on the mat. Let's cross this left heel outside right knee, and we'll grab left knee with right hand. We'll just rock over to the left side first as we extend the left arm. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, we push the left hand into the floor and we pull with this right hand, these crossed legs. Excellent. Sorry, the legs over the right side. They have a spinal twist. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll roll the hips back down to the mat. As we do, we keep the left knee bent. We pull left knee into the chest. We extend right leg out flat. First, we just grab left knee with right hand. We rock a little bit. And we'll grab left knee with both hands. We'll really pull that knee up to the chest. And then we set left foot on the mat. Cross right foot outside left knee. Extend right arm off to the right side. Grab right knee with left hand. Inhale, we push over towards the right side. Exhale, we push on the back of that right hand and we spin. Into our spinal twist, going the other way. Inhale here. Exhale, just roll the hips back down to that. We'll grab this right knee. Pull the right knee up to the chest. First, just use the left hand. And then bring the right hand up to join it. Just pull this right knee up to the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll set the right foot on the mat and we'll just slide that right foot towards the front. Turn the palms, face the ceiling. Just release now. Let the toes turn away from each other. Bring the shoulder blades just a little bit together so that the shoulder blades really under the shoulders and it just opens the chest a touch. And then we'll also lift the chin to really facilitate just a really relaxed breathing. And we'll take, again, 3 breaths, just like we did in the beginning. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One last one, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just leave your body flat, empty, on the mat. So we'll slide into Shavasana and I'll leave you 3 minutes and I'll call you back here after. Just going to start to bring the awareness back down into the body, and we'll do so by making the breath deliberate. We'll go into the nose, out through the mouth, into the nose, out through the mouth. One last one, in through the nose. We'll open the chest, push the heart up, hold out through the mouth, open the mouth and relax. We'll start to move the hands and the feet, fingers and the toes, the arms and the legs starting to move. We'll bend the knees as we straighten the arms back beyond the head and just let the knees start to sway from side to side. And on the exhale, we'll roll off onto the left side. Stay in a ball and just drop that right palm on the floor right in front of the face. And as you exhale, roll back up to a seat. On the next inhale, extend the arms up, we'll lift the hands. Exhale, hands down to the center of the chest, Anahata chakra. We'll take an inhale here, pure love. Exhale, hands to the throat. Shuddhi chakra, pure communication. Exhale. Hands to the forehead. Ajna chakra. Awareness, big inhale. And as you exhale, we turn the palms up to face the ceiling. We set the hands above the head. Sahasra, the crown. Enlightenment, big inhale. And as we exhale. Namaste. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much, as always, for joining me. Pleasure, as always, has been mine.
Thank you.